money and politics in Delaware. Welcome back, Terry Strine.
Thank you. It's great to be with you, Dace. Thank you.
And we try to do at least once a year. This time of year, we'll share with the audience why in just a second. But who are we talking to? 30 seconds about Terry Strine and your business, please.
I'm Terry Strine. I'm involved in real estate and all areas of Delaware, but really my passion right now is the leadership of Leadership Delaware. We're a nonprofit, nonpartisan, 501c3 leadership foundation. It is my passion. It is a fantastic opportunity for us to really impact all of Delaware.
All right. And if I remember right, so you're a successful business person, past was chair of the Republican Party at one time.
Correct.
And now at this stage of your life, instead of sitting on the beach, you found something that motivates you. It's called Leadership Delaware. Great story in itself. And what's the timeliness of right now, Terry Strine?
Well, the timeliness of this, we have a one-year program. It's a very, very competitive process in which we look for the best and brightest of the younger generation, typically 28 to 38 years of age. And this is a time when we invite young people who may be interested or curious or are passionately interested to learn more about us so that they may apply if they wish and then be interviewed. But what I'd like to talk about is the why, the what, the who, and the how of the program, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, run.
Right. Well, the why. I've been involved all my life in various areas of the world, really military, finance, and Wall Street, real estate and Main Street, community activation, and then politics in Delaware and Washington, D.C. And I've found, very sadly, but very accurately, I think, that the number of leaders in all of these areas with the vision, the passion, the integrity to make a difference, to do what is right, to really impact organizations positively, are all too few. So when I stepped out from my political world, I thought, I could go back and spend my summers in Maine, winters in Florida, or I could do something to really impact the world positively for my grandkids and the next generation. My wife, Sandy, and Governor Pete DuPont, co-founders in 2008, and from 2009 to the present, we have formed, created, and lead this incredible organization, Leadership Delaware. That is the why.
Now stay there. So originally it started launched by Word Choice, really trying to create the next political class and educate them, and then it kind of morphed very much to your compliment, you and Sandy, and into really a leadership program. Is that fair?
Exactly. The first year we were moderately political. We then decided, wow, we've got to greatly broaden the base. We don't care whether the young folks are liberal, conservative, moderate. We want people with the stuff of leadership. So we are truly nonpartisan. We don't know the politics of the young people who apply. Their average age is about 34 years of age, and I can tell you this, they're bright, energized, passionate. They have the intellectual heft to make a difference as well as the commitment to do so. It's an exciting activity, really.
All right, so you had a variety. When, where, what? Take your next one.
Well, the next would be what? What is our program? It's quite intense. It's 230 classroom hours over a period of 10 months. During that time period, they will meet and hear and get to know 140 of Delaware's best and brightest, most prestigious, most accomplished leaders. 140. Very, very intense. We do not say this is how you lead. We say these are leaders. Some are very aggressive, some are very charismatic, some are very personable, some are just tough people. The point is they are all leaders of accomplishment. Our fellows will look at some and say, we love their style. Others, they may say, that's not for me. But they're all leaders. So from these 140 leaders, they learn and grasp what they can gain from each to form their own style, their own pattern, their own commitment to make a difference in Delaware, in their communities, the nonprofits, in politics, in all of Delaware, really.
All right, continue.
Well, so the program, we right now are forming the class for 2016, which will be our 8th class. The first things that one must do is come to what we call a candidate reception. They're interesting, they're informative, they're a lot of fun, and they're free. At that point, they will meet 25 or 30 of our Leadership Delaware fellows, graduate fellows, current fellows, board members, hear from some of our fellows, and we typically want 25 or 28 prospective applicants, those who are curious or keenly interested in the program. First one was last night. There'll be 4 more this year. One on August 27th, one September 16th, October 1st, October 3rd. These are the chances for the people who may be interested to learn more about this incredible program to see if it's for them. At that, they will learn what the program's all about, meet our people, and say, wow, I want to do it, or not for me. It's up to them.
All right, but so the application process is a freebie. At any time, is there a fee?
The fee is only when they apply, are interviewed, and are accepted into the program. At that point, the fee is $4,000. That's for a 230-hour program for the year. Very intense. We have recently done a national survey to see where we stood, what we can learn, best practices, and so on. We have found of all the programs around the nation, of all those we've reached, which is about 41, we are the most intense, the most demanding, the most selective, and frankly, the biggest bargain of them all.
So,
$4,000 for the year.
how many, going back over the last handful of years, how many applicants usually, if you can be so general, apply, and how many do you select?
This year, we would expect about 50 or 55 applications. We will interview all of them, and we will accept between 25 and 28, depending upon what they bring to the table. So about 1 out of 2 will be accepted. But the application process, it's a 7-page application. We require letters of recommendation from people of accomplishment in the community. That process itself is self-selecting. So we are given the challenge, the privilege, and really a bit daunting at times, to select from this 50 or 55 outstanding young people, the 25 or 28 who will be invited to join the program.
And on your side, I won't say age specific, but you would prefer a bandwidth on the age for a cheer story. Tell us why.
Exactly. The age range we're looking for is 28 to 38. Average age is about 34. We don't say if you're younger than 28 or older than 40 or 38, you can't do it. Not at all. But we want those who have 30 or 40 years of leadership remaining in front of them. So someone 50 might be phenomenally accomplished, but they probably are not going to make it 40 more years, at least on a leadership level. So we want folks, 34 is the sweet spot, who say, I'm going to go till I'm 75 and I'm going to make a difference every day of my life. So that's the age criteria that we're looking for, 28 to 38. Average age 34.
And Terry, again, the compliment was that you've kind of expanded this. When you started originally, it was logically you came from the political world. You were going to teach those that chose that lifestyle, at least give them some depth of knowledge in the issues, and that's how you started. Now it's less politicians and more that want to lead. How has that changed the program? Has it changed the academics, the criteria? How has the program morphed?
Well, the program is getting better and better and better each year. I'm confident of that. 140 speakers this current year, of whom 36 are new for the first time. New because we always want to be timely, relevant, have the most important dynamic speakers in each category. Our speakers include the following: leaders in government and politics, business and finance, nonprofits and charities, medicine and technology, law and the judiciary, the environment and energy, banking and corporate governance, really everyone. They will meet, our fellows meet, these incredible leaders, different perspectives, by the way. We don't say this is right or this is the best way. We say these are different perspectives. And whether it's labor or the environment or climate change or government or politics or medicine, we show all aspects. These fellows are bright. They don't need me to tell them what is right. They hear all sides and make their own decision. And frankly, their opinions are changed greatly. They come in open-minded. That's really a key. We want them bright, intellectually curious, energetic, passionate, and open-minded. We want them to know they don't know what they don't know, because we're going to teach them a lot, but they're going to make their own decisions. What do I really believe, and how can I impact Delaware for the better?
Tick-tock on the clock. We got about 30 seconds left, and a phone number if anyone in Radio Land is interested. What number do they call?
Well, website is leadershipdelaware.org. Leadershipdelaware.org. They should call 302-345-0714, 345-0714. All information is on the website, leadershipdelaware.org.
Terry Strine. By the way, do you have a favorite in the Republican debate?
Oh, it's much too early, much too early. But
Let me turn to the audience. Charlie Copeland, by sheer coincidence, is next. What happens is we take a short break. Charlie Copeland, chair of the Republican Party. Then we do immigration, the rest of the program. We will be right back.